There was a time when food was one of the main things in life. People spent most of their days working with the soil and tending to the livestock to ensure that everything was fruitful. Nowadays, this may seem like a waste of time since we have pre-cooked meals, fast food restaurants, and machines to do most of the work. This is why the food industry is such a booming business now, when back then, it was a way of life. Nowadays, people don't worry much about food because they depend on the convenience of being able to just order some pizza or buy some Happy Meals for the children. But back in the days of old, if a man didn't work, he didn't eat. The contrast between now and then is not only visible when comparing food itself, however. There has been such a vast change in the way food is even produced that makes me ask this question: is food food anymore? Let's break this down. In 1994, the FDA approved the Flavor Saver tomato, one of the first GMO foods to be found on grocery store shelves. From there, the prevalence of genetically modified foods in stores increased. By 1999, over 100 million acres worldwide were planted with GMO seeds. Now, 88% of all corn crops are genetically modified. 93% of all soy crops are genetically modified. 94% of all cottonseed crops are genetically modified, and so on. What does this have to do with the quality of food, or whether or not food is food, you may ask? I'll tell you what. Through scientific research, it was discovered that, number 1, genetically modified soy is more allergenic than natural soy. It even causes allergies for people who aren't allergic to natural soy. When genetically modified soy was introduced in the UK, soy allergies increased by 50%. Overall, genetically modified crops cause more allergies than natural crops. Number 2, some GMOs are engineered using bacteria and viruses. This could cause the emergence of new diseases. Number 3, GMO cotton crops have been responsible for poor health, reproductive problems, and death in livestock in India. Also, research has linked GMOs and Roundup to the growth of cancerous tumors and much more. So if these genetically modified crops are really food, why does it cause so many ill effects on health? Let me define food for you. Any nutritious substance that people or animals eat or drink, or that plants absorb in order to maintain life and growth. If you try to maintain life and growth with food that can only cause disease and death, chances are you'll fail. So let me put it quite frankly, food is not food anymore. There are links in the description box if you want to read more about this. Do your own research.